Hello, we are back. It's been 2 weeks in a row now. We've been live on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Look at this. We nailed this. We're on schedule. Although we are probably going to change the time in the next couple of weeks just because Michelle's going back to work, little man's going back to school, so we might have to peel back the time a little bit, but we'll still continue on Wednesdays. But 2 weeks in a row, that's a feat for us. So,
right.
Well, welcome in. Hopefully you can hear us. I think we've worked out all of the kinks and technical difficulties over the last couple of lives. It's like we're almost becoming experts at this.
Definitely not. Definitely not. We just don't know what's going to go wrong yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Something's going to happen. But anyway, we figured we'd hop on tonight and just talk a little bit about the cruise world. If you have any questions, of course, put them out there in the world, whether it's cruise related, anything on your mind, we'd love to hear it. Of course, we will speak to everybody in, hopefully, the crowd. We're going to do some Carnival Cruise Trivia, hopefully. I would say it's medium difficulty. I test subjected Michelle on it, so we obviously will not be participating, but I'm interested to see if how people like it, if it's too difficult, too easy, and then I can adjust. I was thinking about doing trivia maybe once or twice a month. We'll see, if people like it or whatnot, but I had fun making it, if that counts. So there's that. Well, Rhett, so I think we did trivia like once before, maybe like way back when.
Like on a ship, us?
No, I'm saying like on the
different?
channel. I think so, maybe I dreamed that. I'm not really sure.
I think we did.
It feels like we did, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We did, however, win trivia on the Carnival. Where did we go? Venetia last time.
We did.
So we are not trivia people per se. I like the idea of trivia, but I'm not.
It makes me feel bad about myself.
I don't know a lot of things, so yeah, it makes me feel really bad about myself. But it's fun. I do enjoy it. But when we saw Carnival Trivia, on the ship, we're there, and we were the obnoxious people that knew it. Well, we actually got a couple of them wrong. We did. But we were definitely we were feeling it that day. So we won the little spinny medallion. It was awesome.
The bling on the string. It's cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, Rhett was playing with it. We're like, do not break our prize.
We worked so hard for it.
Yeah. So it was really a lot of fun, and it was actually quite difficult. We won
with, I think, 16 right.
Yeah.
Out of 20, and
I think one of them was like a bonus one too. So
there was a bonus question.
So I think technically we got like maybe 15 right, or I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I don't even know if that's the correct.
It doesn't matter, but either way, we won. That's the most important part.
It was fun. We had fun.
We had a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, trivia is fun when you know the answers.
Yeah.
But most of the time I sit there and I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no, and then I'm like,
Well, we went with our friend who loves trivia. He's like a big history buff, and I mean, he's one of those. He just knows everything.
A lot of little things.
Yeah. And so it was cool to, because we stayed for a couple other trivias afterwards, and his wife is really good at music trivia. That song, naming the lyrics, like anything music related, she's on top of it. So it was cool, like combining our powers to see, how.
Well, yeah, they came with us when we were good, and we went with them when they knew everything, and we were just like,
Yeah. So last week we had our 5,000 subscriber big video, milestone, the appreciation. And so there was a couple people that won a couple of gift cards and things. And one of the channels actually lived in Canada, so the Amazon card didn't work, which that was a bummer, but we ended up getting them some coffee mugs, which was cool. They're big coffee drinkers. So I don't know what. I guess I would have never thought that an Amazon card wouldn't work there, but that was my bad. And then
there's going to be many more mistakes to come.
Yeah, of course. And we're going to do a giveaway for the trivia later. It's going to take about maybe 15 or 20 minutes. I think I put 20 questions, and every question's like either 20 or 30 seconds. Can't remember exactly. So hopefully we'll have enough people to do that. Either way, it'll be some fun. And we'll get into the comment section, say hi to a couple people real quick, and then we'll go into just kind of cruising in the past and talk about that for a little bit.
Sure. Sounds like play.
All right. So we've got Carnival Cruise Addicts, hello, welcome in. They were the winners of which one was it? It wasn't the random number one. I think it was the super chat one, yes. Right? Yeah. So they actually, I sent them a tumbler because Liz decided to buy a t-shirt on her own because she was naughty. But anyway, send her a nice tumbler. Hopefully she'll get that soon. Liz and Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. Great people. We have Marjorie. Hello. Hi and good evening. Erica Keller. Hey. Thank you so much for joining. We're just going to have some fun tonight, and let's get into, I don't know why I always put it down there. I need
because I'm not trustworthy.
I need something like in front of me at all times. But so we were discussing a little bit. Oh, did you wanna bring Pup?
We can.
Yeah.
He's just sniffing my feet.
Yeah. So Woodstock, we met last week. He's here for another video. We're just gonna bring him in real quick. Mainly because we don't really trust him 100% to be on his own downstairs, and it is thundering a little bit. So if we cut in and out, it's probably because our weather is a little spotty. But he was definitely whining and a little bit of crying downstairs, but he's good with us up here. And he's been enjoying, just being around it. Well, around Michelle and Rhett for some reason. It's like I told Michelle it feels like he was in that movie 51st States with Adam Sandler and what's her name? Drew Barrymore. Because we have an awesome connection all throughout the day, and then he snuggles me at night on the couch, and I give him a little treat here and there. And then as soon as he sees me in the morning, once he's outside his cage, it's like he totally forgot who I am, and he's so scared. He actually literally fell down the stairs the other day because I was walking towards him, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? So hopefully he gets a little bit less antsy. And
he's made a lot of progress. He's very, very, very timid. Yeah. And he was missing a lot of hair when we got him.
He was.
It's about a week and a half, and his hair is looking great.
Yeah.
So he's still not 100%, but you're getting there, buddy.
We were really surprised. We should have took pictures of him when we got him, because again, his brother had got adopted basically a few days before we got him, so he's still is sad and depressed, but hopefully he's doing better. But his hair on the back of his neck, and then kind of just all around his back and near his hind legs was really, really thin or not even there, but it's grown in quite a bit. He still's got a little patch on his leg, but he's doing much better. He's eating finally and drinking, so he's doing good. But we wanted to bring him up because again, it's thunder, and so he'll probably be down by our legs. And
he kept sniffing my legs.
You cutie. But anyway, so we wanted to talk a little bit about cruises in the past, and I don't know if anybody out there has any memories of what it was like to cruise 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago or before. I did my first cruise in 1991. Of course, I was a very little tyke back then, don't remember anything. Have a couple loose pictures of the Big Red Boat 2, I think it was, and then the Carnival Imagination. My parents didn't take very many pictures, so I do cherish the ones that I do have. I should have found them and showed everyone, but maybe I'll try to post them after the video. But so much has changed in the cruise industry, and I feel like we should just reflect a little bit on the changes on Carnival. And there's literally hundreds and hundreds. Like we could probably make a 3-episode weekly, event on this, but just a few of the ones that like were so distinctive and like important for the cruise industry. So if you remember anything, put it down in the comment section. Also want you to let me know what is the next cruise you're going to be on. Hopefully somebody gets on a ship here in the next week or less. It would be cool to see, who's going where and what itineraries, what ships. We don't go until October the 6th on Carnival Celebration, and we were hopefully looking to board a ship before then, but we just got some awful news about our garage door today, so that is not happening. We got to replace our whole garage door, so that'll be our next cruise, unfortunately, and then after that we'll see.
New Year's isn't gonna happen.
New Year's not gonna happen at this point, so unfortunately, because Brad's going to be on that one. I think Greg and Michelle, and there's a ton of other people as well that I can't think of off the top of my head, but we were really trying to get on that cruise, but unfortunately things got to get fixed around the house, so it is what it is, but hopefully into next year we'll be looking pretty good. Let me do some shout out real quick for a couple of people that have entered the chat, and then we'll get into some things that we remember. Eddie Lugo, yo, Eddie in the house. What's going on, brother man? Erica Keller, that is an amazing one. She said chocolate on the bed. So I remember.
That's my top. I missed that.
They need to bring that back. And although there was probably a lot of people that didn't, eat it, it was still just such a nice sentiment. Like you would get back after a long day of, vacationing and being tired, and they would have not only the mint, so it was a mint chocolate in I think it was silver foil that said Carnival on it, but they also put one of those nice little white, I don't even know what they would call them, but it's this little, it just made it nice. It was just on top of it.
On the pillow.
They did.
That's all I remember.
They got rid of whatever that thing is called, and then they just did the chocolate for a while. But yeah, the chocolate. So my mom, she would literally take them and hoard them, and she would put them in the freezer, and she would break it out at a nice dinner or whatever, and she'd section it off into little pieces. Yeah.
Okay, I never ate them on the ship, but I did collect them every night, and I brought them home, and it was like a little piece of vacation after I got back home, and I was sad, and it was just a little fun to help with the post-cruise blues.
Oh,
so I missed the chocolates.
100%. I really hope they bring that back. I don't know if they ever will, but that is something that I think out of everything, that is something that people remember the most, and it's such a silly thing because it's just a chocolate, but
it probably
makes
it's
like a towel animal. It's like if they took the towel animal away, I
would be sad.
Yeah, I'd be heartbroken, right?
I would be so sad.
But yes, the mint or the chocolate on the pillow, absolutely. Let's see. Biggest thing is, I'm sorry, lost my voice for a second. Carnival Cruise Addicts, biggest thing is we used to throw our phone in the safe for the week. Yeah. That is an amazing point, and I totally agree. Before the days of social media and everything, I would look forward to, because we had, of course we were always working, we're still always working, but now it's expected that you need to basically answer an email or whatever.
Be available if.
Can you talk just for 1 second?
Well, yeah, nowadays you have to kind of be available, if they need you in some sort of emergency, you don't really get to disconnect.
But the best thing in the world was literally either turning it off physically or putting it in airplane mode, and almost.
And nothing came through.
Yeah, literally just throwing it into the safe, being I'm done with the world for however many days, 5, 6, 7 days, and the most dreaded part was turning it back on after that.
It still is the worst part. Yeah. Well, yeah, for me.
Yeah, because Michelle doesn't usually get the internet.
But some texts and messages will still come through.
Yeah.
I don't ever read them. So, but it does. Yeah, I still don't like.
But it's just so stress-free. You don't have to worry about work. You don't have to worry about what's going on in the world, family stuff. I mean, just everything is just stress free. So amazing point. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Let's see.
Krista would have such fond memories of the chocolates. They said they would fall asleep on the chocolate and then sweat, and there would be a chocolate mess on the pillow.
Oh no.
It's never happened to me. Listen, I prized those things when I came back at night.
You'd have to go out to the cabin store and say, "Listen, I promise this is it chocolate
it's
or
just chocolate, I promise." I wonder if that's part of the reason they got rid of them. It
might be, honestly.
Maybe
I don't blame them if that's
maybe
the case.
It was the laundry
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
All right, so Carnival Cruise Addicts, 9 days until Carnival Magic. That's super exciting. I wonder what itinerary you guys are going on.
Ooh, she had another one too.
And then,
see if I can see.
I think I lost
Freedom
track.
in 3 days, and then Magic in 9. Wait, am I reading that correctly?
Oh yeah, Erica Keller's gonna be on the Freedom.
Awesome.
She did mention that on the Facebook group. If you're not on that, please join. We'd love to share, personal photos. But yeah, she said she was getting on it. I think she said she was a little bit antsy or nervous just because of all the things that happened with that ship or whatnot. But you're gonna have a terrific time. Everything's good. We haven't been on that ship since we met our amazing friends in 2009. And
we still cruise with them.
And that was a fun time. It was really funny though, because we didn't actually meet them until like the 3rd or 4th day, but we kept running into them. And then I think like both like couples were just like, I don't know, we were just in our own worlds.
We were the only people of our age. I mean, at that time, we were
because it was
young 20s. We were cruising in January.
Mm-hmm.
There was not a lot of 20-year-olds on the ship at that time, so we gravitated to each other. Hi, Brittany, Jack, Ryan, we're all here.
Oh, hey,
they're
guys.
getting on the elation in 4 days to celebrate their birthdays.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for them to come back. Well, first of all, enjoy your vacation. I know hopefully it's not rushed, but I can't wait for them to come back and tell us, how it was and all their thoughts on it.
Because I'm so excited.
I feel like we've been like pumping it up for like the last 6 months to them. So I mean, I just hope they have the best time ever, and I'm sure they will. It's gonna be that ship is all those fantasy class ships are near and dear to me. So you're in the comment section, right? So I don't have to. Okay, awesome.
That's fine. Sorry.
But, no, you're good. This is perfect because I can't multitask. Yeah, it's fine.
It's a little heavy though.
I mean, he'll just hang out right here.
Just hang out.
So some of the things that I remember, Michelle will get back into the comment section in a minute. But just going, I mean, even recently, like, having a kid changed everything for us. So when we went into the buffet, like, individually without a kid, it was never a problem to hold plates and things like that. But I remember Carnival had trays. And let me tell you, I would love me a tray nowadays. Like, I get that it's maybe not the most appealing thing in the world, carrying around a tray. It's bulky.
Well, then people would get more food. People would get
more food. It's another thing to clean. You might bump into somebody. But, carrying my dish, Rhett's stuff, this and that, like, I would love to have a tray to go down the buffet and be like, oh, everything's perfect.
Well, even Rhett, like he's old enough now to hold his own plate. But listen, you put pizza on that plate, and like 50% of the time, it's gonna slide off. It slides off
Listen, I almost dropped it last time.
No, that's fair.
I basically was football covering it, and it still almost slipped out of my hand. So it's very greasy. It's a little greasy. It's very hot.
And there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. Things happen.
It's all good.
Oh, you lost the comment section.
Right back.
You hit this. Everything's
fine.
Another thing that I remember is the nude deck or the topless deck, I remember this clearly because I was probably a young-ish teenager and I was always trying to sneak up there and I'd always get caught. There was like a little gate said like, whatever, 18 or above or 21 and above, whatever the case was. It was always, I don't know why my voice is losing.
From talking. It's fine. I know. I don't think that was around by the time I started cruising. I don't remember
The problem,
that, but I also wasn't a teenage boy, so I mean.
Yeah. The problem is I did the MSC Meraviglia tour yesterday, the voiceover. So I was talking for like 3 or 4 hours in a row. So I think it's catching up to me finally. So I apologize. I'm going to have to keep shaking sips here and there. But I remember that very vividly. I never got up the stairs, but always imagined what it would be like. It's probably nothing magical. There's probably nobody up there even. But it was always like I think it was either the front of the ship, way up top, or the back.
It's still like.
It might have been around the front.
Up. Yeah,
it was up. I
mean, I know where they
great.
were, but they weren't nude depths when I was there. Where did he? Anyway.
Oh, he got my sock. It's okay.
I don't. Where did it come from? Whatever. Because Erica had another one that is one of my big. I miss the cereal boxes in the morning.
Oh wow!
Because I would always take them for snacks. They were really good snacks when you were at port. And that's. I'm probably the reason. That is not just me.
That is another good one. Now we bring little Ziploc bags and pour a little bit of cereal in like a small Ziploc bag. Just so, especially, obviously we don't eat it, but like, hey, if I was hungry, I would. But yeah, for Rhett.
You're the kid. They eat all the time. They're and
especially
swimming, like a long bus ride with them, where it's an hour-long bus ride, or swimming at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, that cereal was. Lifesaver. Now it's gone.
So we also had the Midnight Gala Buffet, which is still on, well, at least when we went on a Journey cruise last time, I think it's still on the one night. But that was like, even if you weren't eating, it was just a magical moment, just walking through the line, looking at all the different food, all the carvings, all the, they take the fruit, the ice sculptures. I mean, they just dressed it up to the nines. It was so cool to see. Although it is midnight and everybody just ate dinner, so nobody's really hungry, so I can see again why they kind of got rid of it.
Yeah.
But it is really cool. So if you do go on a Journey cruise, I believe they still have it. It's definitely something that you need to see. Yeah. And
talking midnight snack. It's vacation.
Well, yeah. I mean, we would grab a little something here and there or whatnot. I mean, everything looks so good, tastes so good. So, but there's so many from. Like just in that, like, because you had the Carnival Capers instead of the Carnival Fun Times, which was really cool. They had the the frog. I forget what it's called, but we actually have 2 of these. I think it's like the frog race or aqua frog race or something like this.
Frog something.
So they basically, I think it's like $5 or $10. You buy your frog and then you like color them in with the whatever they give you, the markers. You make a team name for your frog, and then they race in the Lido pool. And it's usually on like a sea day where the pool's a little choppy, and they're just all kind of spinning in circles.
And you're rooting for a mechanical frog, and it's fantastic.
It gets so intense, and you're like, hey, take the other frog out. But it's such a fun idea, and I mean, literally, we did it both Journey cruises, and it was amazing. Yeah. So, some of the other ones that they still have on Journey cruises is the horse betting race, horse race. It's like the quarters or something. I forget what it's called exactly, but it's usually in like the main theater or like a smaller showroom. And you basically, I mean, you have a few different teams that have a horse. They name them. You pick which one's going to win, and then everybody, like if you pick the winning one, they get a little money or whatnot. That's always a good time. Did you read something?
No, it's just funny. Like, these are such like simple little childhood games that adults are like all into, and it's great, and I love it.
The knobby knee competition, that was kind of like the hairy chest competition, which they got rid of.
I really miss hairy chest. Again, it was all of
COVID.
Well, yeah, it was all the same like things, but every cruise it was just a little different because you never know what the guests are going to do.
Well, yeah, you would have the different cruise director, the different fun squad, the different participants. Some of them get really wild and out of control.
You always had one that got like really out of control.
Yeah. But the Nabi Neat competition was basically like, it was kind of like a dance competition. Just whoever can move their knees is what I think. Whoever can like move their knees like the fastest or whatever in the most wild way, and it would all be different shapes and sizes. You know, kids, women, men, like whoever did it the best, they would go for it. I
remember the ice cream eating, which they kind of brought them back.
Yeah,
because they did have the ice cream. They used to have it on the towel though, where you had to lay on the Lido deck.
Oh,
belly down on the towel, arms behind your back, and you had to eat the ice cream. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, and then the one that you and your brother did too.
I forgot about
that too, right?
They did the bartender one where you had to like. How did I get into that? Because I did have to write. I had to fill out, I think, what was in my drink because I had to make sure they have it all.
Because you would win like the drink of the week, right?
You would. So you got to make your drink on the Lido deck in front of everybody. You had, I don't know, a minute or two. It felt like an hour. It was horrifying. You signed me up for it. It was awful. It was terrifying.
You made a good drink.
I did make a good drink. No, it wasn't even that good because I was so nervous. I was just like, it was awful. Like it was awful. I was so nervous. But if you won that, I think they had judges, and if they picked your drink was featured as like the special drink of the whole week.
Yeah.
I did not win. I did not win, and I did not deserve to win at all. If I made my drink the regular way, maybe. But it was not.
I think they didn't have the right ingredients either. I feel like that.
I think they were missing one.
But what do you remember? What drink you tried to make?
I don't remember. It was something when I used to bartend. It was like the drink we had at that. It was a beach bar I was bartending at, and it was a really good, I don't know, pineapple vodka Malibu. I don't even. It was one of those. It was fruity. It was yummy. It was like good for the beach. It was tropical.
Yeah.
But I did not deserve to. It's fine.
Maybe there'll be a next time. It's okay.
I don't even remember the drink anymore.
I'm sure you know better drinks at this point, though. It's okay.
I know how to make a cruiser, but that might be cheating.
Yeah, you're making their own drink against them. You might as well make the fun. What is it?
I don't like that one. The fun ship. I like the cruiser.
I like that one. Let's see. Anybody else have anything from the comment section?
Well, there was one. It was actually mentioned earlier about how. Let me see if I can find it. It was kind of how things are more modern nowadays, and now there are more. Kind of like there's more specialty dining, more food options, more restaurants, which is true. They have changed. They shifted a lot.
Which I don't mind because they like. The good thing with Carnival is they still have so many free options as far as food goes. Like even some of their specialty dinings on certain ships are included, or maybe other cruise lines aren't. So like I don't mind that they do have other options to pay if somebody's looking for that. So one thing though, now that you brought up the food and the different options, is the drink package.
Oh no, I thought of something else.
Remember before? Like there was no drink package. Cruise industry was totally against anything like all inclusive, and it was basically like
you just paid for everything.
Yeah, no, you paid for everything.
But a lot of people snuck on back then too.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people still do.
I think less though. I think it did because a lot of people just get the drink package. It's a lot easier.
It's easier, but but like there was no drink package, unlimited drinks. Of course, you bought them, but I mean, it was wild.
Vacation.
It was wild to think that
to have that surprise bill on your last day. Just
not even alcoholic drinks though, but like soda drinks too. Like there's no bottomless bubbles package. I don't think so. I think they both kind of came at the same time.
Maybe they. I don't know. I feel like the bubbles package has been around for a little bit. I could be wrong though. I mean, I really could be wrong. I don't know.
Did you have a comment to read? Because I was gonna.
You're good.
And then
wait, Carnival Cruise Addicts listen. Chris said there wasn't a 15 drink limit. Oh, because people weren't quicker. Now, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, even if you don't have the drink package, you're still limited to 15.
Yeah.
But it's funny because they're still like, oh, you're at 14. Do you want to buy a bottle of wine? Maybe I shouldn't say that either.
But it's funny because the other cruise lines don't have the 15 drink
and
situation.
It's not, yeah, I don't.
So I don't know what the thing is there. And then remember, like the topic that blew up. It like this was the biggest thing ever when they had Coke products and they switched to Pepsi, and it's been like that now for like 5 or 6
years. War.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know the difference. Like if you gave me a blind taste test,
Yeah, well, you're not a soda drinker, but there's definitely a difference. Oh. Like even with mixing like liquor drinks, there's a big difference. But yeah,
like
that
Walmart
was like
brand,
that was
brand,
like
Coke,
people
Pepsi,
were like totally against Carnival. The dog's getting scared of a rock over there. It's fine.
He's a little distracting, but it's fine. He's a little scared.
Yeah, we just keep looking. If we're looking down, it's because we're looking at the pup being scared.
Coke is better than Pepsi's.
I mean, like I don't really care either way because
who says rum and Pepsi? That's true.
Yeah.
Eric says who says rum and Pepsi?
Well, yeah. Even I know that they sell the Pepsi products, but I'll still say rum and Coke because it doesn't. It just sounds so weird.
But then it's you could, if you want to be fancy, a Cuba Libre. You can say Cuba Libre. I'm like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, rum and Coke. It's like, just say rum and Coke. It's like vodka soda. Just say vodka soda.
Yeah. Anyway. But that was a huge deal. There were so many people that were like, I'm never cruising on Carnival again because of that switch. Yeah. And I mean, who knows? I don't even know like how long that partnership is, but it's gotta be pretty lengthy. But that was a big one. What happened?
Well, it's about 8:30. You want to do trivia?
We'll do trivia in like another 5 minutes.
Do an ad? No?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll...
In case it takes longer than 20 minutes?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be good. So in 5 minutes, we'll do trivia if you want to stick around for that. It's going to be online, so I've got a website. You're going to punch in a code, and then I'll be able to start it as soon as we have all the participants. Obviously, free to play, just fun. It's time trivia, though, so, like, you can't Google the answer. Like, if you Google the answers, you're going to lose, even if you get the correct answer.
Oh, like you get more points.
You have more points the faster you do it.
If you can Google that fast, please send me your trip. Because I'm not that quick.
We'll have to do another one of these, though, because there's literally so many.
Time management is something we need to work on.
Yeah.
Time management.
There's too much of this in between.
Well, we don't know. Yeah. And then we don't stay on topic either. We're not. That is not a strength.
We're like squirrel. Another just couple like off the top of the head were the slides back in the day. I remember literally the slide being like a ladder, and then you would go on the slide and just drop into a pool. It wasn't like a water slide. It was a slide that was attached to the pool. And then they like upgraded and it was like a water slide, but it just kind of dead end. And it was like really dark blue. And then there's a teal one, which I think the Carnival Freedom actually still has like that kind of slide. There's a couple of ships out there that still have the older slides.
I forgot about this one too.
What's that?
So Erica Keller. She's on the same page as me. Fun Trip Freddy was another one. Sorry, yeah. Fun Trip Freddy was another one that was on my list that I did not write down.
Fun Trip Freddy.
I should have.
You know what? People
thought he was creepy. He was awesome.
He was awesome, but did they bring him back for the celebration, or
We thought there was like rumors that he might.
I don't think he did though, right? Like just to show up for that one day, because that would have been amazing, and I would have needed like autographs and pictures.
Oh yeah, I would have taken all of the pictures.
Yeah.
Fun Trip Freddy.
Yeah,
awesome. There's got to be a. Come on, there's got to be.
They could out there. They could like revamp it a little bit, maybe make it a little bit like cuter or kid friendly. I guess I could see a little bit of why.
I mean, that's what Nightmares are made of.
Just a little bit.
I liked it. I thought it was fun. And then the galley tour for platinum. Ooh, did you ever get to do that?
No, I don't remember that. I didn't turn platinum though. That's another one. So before the new system of milestones, there was the original system, which was like your 10th cruise, you turn platinum, right? And then I think it was like 25th was diamond, but you also got a free cruise, I think it was, or 20, something like that. I can't remember the exact details. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that. That would be really cool. It's almost like a mini behind the scenes.
That would be really
tour.
cool. Didn't get to experience that.
Yeah.
Stinks.
Yeah. Oh well.
Tough life. I know.
They are going to be releasing the new milestone by the end of the year. That's what John keeps saying. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. See what changes they are.
Excited and nervous all at the same time.
I'm very nervous. My thoughts on that, real quick, are they're going to add a couple tiers, probably one between platinum and diamond, and maybe one or two more after diamond is my thought process.
Yeah.
And we'll see what the changes are. Hopefully they're for the good, but I'm always expecting the worst.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to take stuff away, not
just don't take away free laundry.
I mean, even if I don't need unlimited, I just need a couple bags.
Yeah.
Just need a couple bags.
Yeah.
Get me through.
Any others?
There's could be fun to try. Then the dress up days. Miss the dress up days because now it's blue jeans. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. And I see both sides of it. I do. But it's not. It used to be like tuxedos and ball gowns and
suits, ties.
Yeah.
I mean, we still dress up usually one time. So I would like them to move like on a 7 or 8 day cruise, like one formal night where everybody is at least wearing like a tie and a button down, or maybe even just a button down. That's fine.
Yeah, I would say no jeans, no jeans, no.
Yeah, like
it would be
nice pants.
To go in the dining.
Yeah.
To go in the dining.
And then like I don't think we need 2 formal nights anymore. You get like the one. You get a nice fancy meal, you get your pictures. Like, nobody wants to bring, especially for a guy, like, I'm not bringing 2 different suits.
For girls,
too.
Listen.
The shoes, the dress,
No.
All right, touche.
No, girls, we need 2 dresses, and you better find 2 dresses that you can wear the same pair of shoes with. Because otherwise, no. You're going to bring 2 pair of shoes, or you're going to each wear one. You
just get a dress that's long enough to cover your feet. And then you don't have to worry about
it used to be like ball gowns long, but now it has gone to like a... I mean, I guess you see a little bit of everything, but most of mine are usually short.
Yeah, they're short.
Listen, if I get a long dress, then I have to pay somebody to hem it. Because I can't buy a long dress. I'm only 5'1".
And a half.
Yeah, I used to be. I think I've lost that half with my age.
She chopped it off. All right, so we probably will do another video.
Tuxedo t-shirt on the second night.
I know that that's amazing, by the way. So I think we do need to do either like a formal video with all of these and like with like background videos and pictures, or just another video live like this, because I can think of hundreds of different things.
Well, there's a lot about even the formal night. So tuxedo t-shirt. I always dress up. I have so many dresses and I never get to wear online. It's still that's where I see both sides of it. Like you don't get to dress up often or have those nice pictures.
Well, it
is fun to do it. So I think one would be
one is perfect, I think. No matter if it's a short cruise or a long cruise, you have the one night.
You have 2 on a 7-night cruise is kind of that's a lot of That's a lot of getting fancy.
And honestly, it takes away from a little bit from the rest of your day too, because you got to go back a little bit early. You got to get ready. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's kind of like a 3-hour process of just getting ready for dinner. So,
Christine Murray going to Alaska in August. What do you wear?
All right, so Alaska is a fickle animal.
4 seasons in a day.
Yeah. So our best thing to tell you, so we went in July 2 years ago. Layers. So bring a little bit extra. You can always peel it off. Bring some, a backpack or something to put it in as you get hot, but it could literally be pouring rain with fog 1 second and then sunny and beautiful the next 5 minutes. It's literally their slogan. It's like, if you don't like the weather now, wait 5 minutes because it's going to change.
We heard that a lot.
Yeah. So it's
check the weather before, like as you're coming up to it, check the weather, but plan for all 4 seasons.
Yeah, and plan for the worst too, like rain gear for certain.
100%. That's okay. Yeah.
Like definitely, as far as like shoes or boots and stuff like that, like rain gear as far as that goes. Like
I was happy to have water. We bought waterproof shoes.
Yeah.
And I was happy to have them. Were they like a requirement?
Probably not.
No,
but it was nice.
We bought them on sale. We bought them for a good price. I was happy to have them. It was.
Mm-hmm. And we had hiking. I mean, we did hiking quite a bit, so we brought that. But yeah, I mean, there was moments we were I was cold to the bone at some point, and then I was sweating hot. So
yeah,
it really just depends.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do trivia?
Yeah, let's do trivia. If everybody else is ready, let's do some trivia. I don't know how many participants there are going to be, but I'm pretty excited. If you guys like it, let me know afterwards because I'd love to do more. We're going to have a giveaway of a coffee mug. Whoever wins the most points comes in first place. So good luck. I'm going to bring up the so I think this is the website that we did for the. Are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at you. You're like,
I think this is the website that we used the very first time we did it. So I did a sample test with Rhett and Michelle, so hopefully it works. Let me grab this real quick.
Yeah.
All right, so you are gonna go. It's on quizzes. You're gonna go to joinmyquiz.com. And then it's going to prompt you to enter a code. I'm going to give you the code. And then as soon as you enter that code, I'll see that you are a participant in the trivia. And hopefully we'll get everybody that's in the live to participate because that would be fun.
Carnival Trivia.
Yeah. So again, joinmyquiz.com. And the code that you're going to enter is 039-866, and I'll repeat that a couple more times.
Or are you able to put it up?
Yeah, we could be fancy. Let me see.
Do you know how to do? So hang on. There are a couple more people. Don't miss the old muster drill. No, I do not.
Oh my gosh!
Very happy with how they do it now, and I'm always like, just go to your muster drill. It takes 2 minutes, and because if people don't do it, they're gonna make it go back to the old way.
Yeah, we do that like the first thing that happens when we get on the ship is we typically go to the muster station unless the bar is empty in the atrium, then we'll go to the bar first.
Just a minor quick thing.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to type in the code real quick, so if I'm right up front.
Yep, and you're good. And then there was one more question. The behind the fun tour, is it worth it?
Yes.
100% yes. We did it years ago, and we loved it. Rhett is not old enough to do it. You have to be 8 years old, and I cannot wait to be able to take him to do it at 8 years old because it really was a really cool experience. You had to do it. I think you could do it online now before you set sail because it is a limited space. It's only once. I want to say it was the last sea day, but it was really cool. I very much enjoyed it.
First sea day. I can't remember.
I said, we went when Rhett was little enough where he didn't care that we went without him, but we hadn't done it in years because I would do it on every ship. But once Rhett got to the point that he was like, well, I want to go with you guys, and he can't, and kind of feel bad. So, yes,
and you can book it beforehand now, which is awesome. And you can use, like, if you have onboard credit through either, one of their sales or the stockholder, benefit, you can pay for some of it like that. It used to be, I forget how much, it was like 100 and something.
It is over 100, but it was, I felt like it was worth it. You do, I don't know, you just get like a sneak peek into the behind the scenes. You do go into the galley, you go to the control room. I remember going to like the crew area, like we saw where they ate, like the crew mess. We saw a crew bar. We did not get to see a crew cabin because they didn't have one empty. But I thought it was really cool. We talked to the HR. You ready? Sorry,
we have one participant so far, guys. So if you can join the quiz, that'd be let me know if it's working.
Listen, that one person is going to be in first place, and they're going to win.
I mean, listen, I'm excited.
Which is fine too.
Yeah.
Listen.
Carnival Cruise Addicts right now is in first spot. So.
All right, they already have a mug, so I'll have to get them something else. The price depends on the ship for Behind the Fun. That does sound right.
Yeah, and itinerary length, I believe. That's
code again. The code again should be up on the screen. Is it up there?
Yeah, so it's join my quiz, and the code to join is 039866.
Might go a little bit past 9, I think. Oops. Time management, not our strong suit.
All right, we got two. So we'll give people like 3 minutes to join.
Sure.
3 minutes.
It's gonna go a little past 9. Sorry. Time management, not.
Yeah.
I did say 8:30.
Well, that's Michelle.
Time, the one that's horrible with time.
By the way, these are brutal on my hands. I keep cutting myself. I'm not buying these twist offs anymore. That's a side note.
Yeah.
They're very hard to open too.
Just a fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact for the day.
Yeah, so let's say, while we have a few minutes, I don't think I bring the little puppy back because he keeps sniffing my feet.
He keeps grabbing my sock and running away with it.
Licking my feet and my legs.
Oh.
Going on spirit. Oh, they've got to go. Will G has to go. Good night, Will.
Good night, Will. Thank
Sorry
you for
it's
coming.
late. Sorry we're starting late. Mustard. Yeah, I think I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I think I got them all. The mustard drill, though, that other one was the worst. Oh, it was so terrible. Do not miss that.
All right, so we're going to start soon. We've got joinmyquiz.com, code 039866. This is going to be the trivia for the night, absolutely free. And we'll give out a little prize to the winner. So far, we have 2 participants. So join up if you want to play. If not, it's okay. But hopefully we'll...
Yeah,
I thought it was fun. I don't know.
I thought it was fun. It made me feel good about myself. Again, I was like, oh, I know these answers. All right, 222. All right.
Let's see here.
Oh, sorry, I put that down.
Oh, you're good.
Anything on there? It's late.
Christine's going on the Spirit. We have not been on the Spirit yet, although we've been on the sister ships, the Pride, the Legend, and of course the Miracle. So we got to get on the Spirit, the Luminosa. I think that's it from the Spirit class, right?
Yeah. Oh no.
All right, 1 minute. Carnival Cruise. That's what you get for drinking that garbage beer, Andrew. Listen, if High Life was available, I would have bought that, but
High Life is good. I like High Life.
I know. I think he does too. That's what he said.
Yeah, High Life is good. We need a cruiser. Should have made one of those.
The cruiser.
Yeah.
Do we have the ingredients?
We do, I think. Usually, every time I go to make one, I'm missing like one ingredient.
Yeah, it's always like, I feel like pineapple juice is like always the one.
Yeah.
Or vodka that goes quickly in the house. So.
But no, that's just it. We usually have.
It doesn't matter.
Usually missing something. All right, it might just be a 50-50 shot at the...
All right, so we only got 2 participants. We are going to start it. Again, if anybody wants to join at the last second, it's Join My Quiz, code 039866. If not this time, then maybe next time.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and start it, and we'll go from there. Good luck.
No, you can't see that on the screen, though, right? We could read out the question.
Yeah, I can read out the question.
We'll read them out. So this way. All right. Is it on there? Did it start?
Let me see. Let me know if it started. Can you grab your phone?
Sure.
Let me know if it started for you guys. I think it started. Maybe.
Do you want? Well, can I join it
to
see if it's working?
Yeah, you join too.
Okay.
So I'll read them. They're answering them now. So the first one was, what Carnival cruise ship used to own the record for largest cruise ship in the world? Was it Fantasy, Destiny, Freedom, or Spirit? And the answer was the Destiny.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah, I think they're going through it.
Oh.
What current ship used to be the Carnival Triumph? The Sunrise, the Radiance, the Panorama, or the Splendor? And that's the Sunrise.
Oh, is that how you're going?
I think so, yeah. Sorry. Oh, Michelle entered too.
Well,
just to read the
questions. See what it.
Who is the inaugural cruise director for the Carnival Vista? Mike Pack, Lee Mason, Emma Pack, or Matt Mitchum? I don't want to answer it before.
Well, that's where I was trying to. It wants me to use one. I don't know. Oh, you may have had to download the app. Oh no, I'm thinking.
Oh, if you're doing from a phone, maybe.
Well, let me do it on that one. Well, it wants me to use one of my my points that I build up to go against an opponent, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So we're working out the kinks tonight. So hopefully the next time it'll be
20 questions remaining. Classes.
But I wonder if that is the case. If
I don't, because
did you guys have to download the app to play from your phone? Because that definitely is probably an issue.
One. All right. Oh, so then I think I answer on my own. Oh, I don't know, because look, does it turn? Did we give away free answers?
Maybe. I might have also selected the wrong style as well. Instead of like the.
I don't know.
Well, we'll let them go. Okay.
So this. Oh, I'm wondering if they've answered 8. Oop! Did we give out answers then?
I don't know. Maybe.
Whoopsies.
Either way, it's fine. It's all for fun anyway. So, working out the kinks. I haven't done this quiz. I tested it again, like at home, but obviously it's different.
It's a lot easier when you have the person next to you. Like, oh, look, is this what the website's supposed to look like?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're out. Yeah.
But it is a fun website, and made the quiz pretty quickly. So again, if you guys like it, we can definitely do it in the future.
Yeah, we could work out the kinks. Listen, we said it at the beginning. There were gonna be kinks. We warned everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here you go. Oh, sorry. Think. So anyway. Look at the puppy still.
Well, I guess while they're doing that, we'll just talk a little bit more about past stuff, and then we'll call it a night.
Good.
But
sorry.
There's only 7 minutes left anyway, so sorry for the little bit of
somebody else just joined in. But I don't. We'll have to figure that one out. Somebody else did just join.
Yeah, I think I selected the wrong format for the quiz, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Either way,
more past things.
It's just fun. Yeah. But whatchamacallit, now I lost track of what
past things. We talked about the slides, muster drill. Things we miss. Oh.
I'm trying to think.
Is there more in here? We had
I had so many.
Let's see.
Oh, Christine said, love your dog. Nighty night. Sorry, have a great night.
Thanks,
good night. Good night. Thank you for joining. We appreciate it.
Sweet boy.
Gosh, I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, did we talk about the turn down service twice a day?
Oh no, that's something.
Which I don't miss. I did never really.
Like at first when they announced that they were going from the once or twice a day, service as far as the cabin steward to the once a day, like I was like, that kind of stinks. But like once it happened, it really wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, we keep it pretty clean.
Tidy.
Yeah, so it's like really we just need. Bathroom once over, new towels, and the bed made, and we're pretty happy. Maybe ice in the bucket, but other than that, it's not the end of the world by any means. So, the one thing was the deck. Remember the decking back, like on even the Ecstasy. I think they had it on the Elation still too, but like the Lido deck was like actual like. Decking, where like the newer ships have like I don't even know what material it is, but it's not wood for certain, so it has that like old classic feel on some of the older ships, which is really cool. Like it's just something like something about it that just makes it feel right. But all right. I
think everybody's done answering those that did join. We do need to figure out how to get it on the screen.
Yeah, I can do that next time for certain. This was a last minute idea that I kind of threw together as far as the quiz goes. But Carnival Cruise Addicts and Christine, I think she had to leave actually, but
she did.
Carnival Cruise Addicts, you all finished. And how were the questions? It looks like you did pretty good though.
It does. I mean, it doesn't tell us. It tells us your points, but not. I don't know. We may have to have like a little side. We'll have to get some feedback from you guys.
Yeah, we might have to have a sidebar and see because it was interesting on our end.
Did not go how we envisioned it, but that's fine. I mean, that's life.
Maybe it was you had to download the app though or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah. But anyway, hopefully the questions were you did really good.
You did.
That's really good. So I don't even know. You said 85%, but it shows even better. So, but anyway, the quiz we'll continue to do if you guys like it. If not, then we'll do away with it. But it was something that I thought would be fun. Once a month or something like that, or once every so often.
We'll get better at it.
We'll get better. We'll improve. The system that we have. But anyway. I guess that's it for tonight. It didn't run as smooth as it should have. But
it was when we just chit-chatted and then we try and throw technology in there and there goes that.
Maybe the trivia was not good. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. We really do appreciate it. We'll be back next Wednesday. We'll probably won't do trivia then, but we'll do something else fun. And it'll either be 7 o'clock or 8 p.m. Because Michelle will go.
It's gonna have to go to 7 at some point. 8 is it's too late at night for me once I'm back at school, and even 7 o'clock is pushing it, but I can power through. I can be a functioning adult till 8 p.m. It's fine. Yeah. Maybe.
So anyway, we'll let you know the time frame, but we're still due every Wednesday from here on out, at least for the short-term future. And we appreciate everybody that interacted. Questions were good, memories were good, and again, even though I lost track at the end, we have so many others that we have on our list. So I just kind of blanked out because I was thinking about the quiz. But thank you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you next week. And I have the Meraviglia tour. It should be out tomorrow. So if you have any interest in seeing that ship, from our perspective, that'll be out tomorrow. It's about 35 minutes. So if you have some time, you can break it up a little bit. But beautiful ship. And we go through it nice and slow. So and then we'll have the Carnival Venezia Day 1 coming out finally. It's only like a month later. It's not too bad considering work and life and all that. So But anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.